Did you know that in the animal kingdom, male seahorses are the ones who give birth? That's right. Unlike most other species where females carry and give birth to the offspring, seahorses have a unique and fascinating reproductive process. The male seahorse has a specialized pouch on its abdomen where the female deposits her eggs. Once the eggs are safely inside the pouch, the male fertilizes them and carries them until they hatch. This process can take anywhere from 10 days to 6 weeks, depending on the species and environmental conditions. During this time, the male seahorse provides oxygen and nutrients to the developing embryos through a placenta-like structure. This ensures that the baby seahorses, or fry, are well nourished and ready to face the world once they are born. When the time comes, the male seahorse goes through contractions to expel the fully formed fry from his pouch. This birthing process can be quite strenuous, and the male may give birth to dozens or even hundreds of tiny seahorses at once. Seahorses are also known for their monogamous relationships. Many species form strong pair bonds and engage in daily courtship rituals such as synchronized swimming and changing colors. These behaviors help to strengthen their bond and ensure successful reproduction. The female seahorse will often visit the male each day to check on the progress of their developing offspring. In addition to their unique reproductive habits, seahorses are fascinating creatures in other ways as well. They have a prehensile tail that they use to anchor themselves to seagrasses and corals, allowing them to stay in place even in strong currents. Their bodies are covered in bony plates instead of scales, providing them with a form of armor against predators. Seahorses also have excellent camouflage abilities, allowing them to blend in with their surroundings and avoid detection. Overall, seahorses are truly remarkable creatures with a range of unique adaptations that make them stand out in the animal kingdom. Their unusual reproductive process, strong pair bonds, and specialized physical features all contribute to their fascinating biology and ecology. In an extraordinary role reversal, the male seahorse takes on a unique and fascinating role in the animal kingdom. Unlike most other species where the female carries and nurtures the young, it is the male seahorse that carries the babies in a special brood pouch. This pouch is located on the front of his body and is specifically designed to protect and nourish the developing embryos. The process begins when the female seahorse deposits her eggs into the male's brood pouch. This is a delicate and intricate transfer, often accompanied by a beautiful courtship dance. The male then fertilizes the eggs internally, providing them with the necessary nutrients and oxygen through a capillary network within the pouch. This internal fertilization is a remarkable adaptation that ensures the eggs are well protected from predators and environmental hazards. As the embryos develop, the male seahorse's body undergoes significant changes to accommodate the growing young. The brood pouch expands, and the male's metabolism adjusts to support the increased energy demands. This period of gestation can last anywhere from 10 days to several weeks, depending on the species and environmental conditions. During this time, the male seahorse remains relatively stationary, often anchoring himself to seagrass or coral with his prehensile tail. This behavior helps to minimize energy expenditure and reduce the risk of predation. The male's coloration may also change, becoming more subdued to blend in with his surroundings and avoid attracting attention. As the end of the gestation period approaches, the male seahorse begins to experience contractions similar to labor in mammals. These contractions help to expel the fully developed baby seahorses from the brood pouch. The birth process can be quite dramatic, with the male contorting his body and using his tail to assist in the delivery. In a single birthing event, a male seahorse can give birth to anywhere from a few dozen to several hundred tiny seahorses, each one perfectly formed and ready to face the world. Once born, the baby seahorses are entirely independent and receive no further parental care. They must immediately fend for themselves, finding food and shelter in the often perilous underwater environment. Despite their small size, baby seahorses are equipped with all the necessary instincts and adaptations to survive, including the ability to camouflage and a strong swimming capability. The role of the male seahorse in reproduction is a fascinating example of the diversity and complexity of life in the ocean. It challenges our traditional notions of gender roles and parental care, highlighting the incredible adaptability of these unique creatures. The male seahorse's dedication to carrying and birthing his young is a testament to the wonders of nature and the endless variety of reproductive strategies found in the animal kingdom. In conclusion, the male seahorse's role in giving birth is not only an extraordinary biological phenomenon, but also a beautiful reminder of the diversity of life on our planet. It serves as a powerful example of how different species have evolved unique solutions to the challenges of reproduction and survival. The next time you see a seahorse gracefully swimming through the water, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey that brought it into the world. This fascinating process is unique to seahorses and their relatives, challenging what we typically know about reproduction in animals. Unlike most species where females carry and give birth to the offspring, seahorses have a remarkable twist in their reproductive roles. In the world of seahorses, it is the males who take on the responsibility of pregnancy and childbirth. This extraordinary phenomenon begins with a courtship dance, where the male and female seahorses entwine their tails and swim together in a graceful ballet. During this dance, the female transfers her eggs into a specialized pouch located on the male's abdomen. This pouch, known as the brood pouch, is where the magic happens. Once the eggs are safely inside the brood pouch, the male seahorse fertilizes them internally. The brood pouch provides a safe and nurturing environment for the developing embryos, supplying them with oxygen and nutrients through a placenta-like structure. Over the course of several weeks, the embryos grow and develop within the protective confines of the brood pouch. The male seahorse's body undergoes significant changes to accommodate the growing offspring, expanding and stretching as the embryos mature. As the time for birth approaches, the male seahorse experiences contractions similar to those of labor in mammals. These contractions help to expel the fully developed baby seahorses from the brood pouch and into the surrounding water. The birth process can be quite dramatic, with the male seahorse contorting and writhing as he gives birth to dozens, sometimes even hundreds, of tiny seahorses. Once born, the baby seahorses are independent and must fend for themselves, as the male seahorse does not provide any further parental care. This unique reproductive strategy has evolved to increase the chances of survival for the offspring. By having the male carry the eggs, seahorses can produce more offspring in a shorter period of time, as the female can immediately begin producing more eggs after transferring the previous batch to the male. This division of labor allows seahorses to maximize their reproductive output and ensure the continuation of their species. In conclusion, the reproductive process of seahorses is a remarkable example of the diversity and adaptability of life on Earth. It challenges our conventional understanding of gender roles in reproduction and highlights the incredible ways in which different species have evolved to ensure their survival. The next time you see a seahorse, take a moment to appreciate the extraordinary journey that brought it into the world. Dive into the incredible world of seahorses and discover how these tiny marine creatures redefine parenting. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more amazing content.